Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sriraj Melath. Today we are going to start a new series called JavaScript for React Beginners. We will be covering the basics of JavaScript that is necessary for becoming a good React.js developer. So let's quickly dive into the basics of JavaScript. So here is the first chapter of JavaScript for React.js developers, and in this first chapter we will just quickly get started with variables in JavaScript. So firstly I will be opening an online JavaScript compiler. So just search for online JS compiler. Okay, so in this JavaScript compiler we're gonna run the JavaScript codes. So here you can see some sample codes are here. So this is a programmist compiler I am using. You can use any compiler, any online JavaScript compiler tools for running the JS code. Let's quickly start with this online compiler. So here we have line numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we have a main.js file, and we have a run button here. If I click the run button, I can get the code run. There is a line console.log which is used to print a line. So currently try program is the line to be print. So I can modify like hello as another term. Okay, I'm just running the code. You can see hello is printed here. You can print your name as well, like hello Sriraj. Okay, so if I print hello Sriraj, then it will be printed here. So basically console.log in JavaScript is used to print some strings or variables or whatever. Okay, so now let's quickly move on to variables. So before that, here we have line 1 and line 2. So these are basically comments. Double slash is to represent the comments. So if you want to write any comment in your online JS code, you can just use double slash in front of the line of code. Here if you want to make this console also comment, I will just add a double slash. It will automatically become a comment. So if I run now, you can see there is nothing coming because we have commented this line. So commenting as a reference text. For example, if multiple developers work in a same project, then for others to understand we may write some comment, or ourselves itself we may write some comment for understanding our code later on, what we did here or what logic we did, or some notes we can write using the comments. Okay, so right now I'm uncommenting this and I'm going to above line, and let's start with the variables. So in JavaScript, variables are used basically to store some data. It acts like a container. There are three ways to declare a variable. One is using the let. So let a is equal to 5. So I'm giving a value 5 to a. So suppose I want to do some calculation in my JavaScript app or React app. I want to store the value like 5 will be the value. So it can be stored in a variable called a, or the variable name you can give any kind of name. We are storing the value 5 to a variable called a. So later we can just in order to retrieve the 5 value, we can just make use of a. So here let is known as a keyword. So there are some keywords, reserved keywords in JavaScript like let, var, const. These are used to declare variables. So another one is like var name. I'm giving the variable name as name is equal to Sriraj. Okay, so the name is a string, so that's why we are putting in quotes here. Another one is const title is equal to learn JavaScript. So here there are three ways to declare a variable in JavaScript. So let is a keyword, var is another keyword, const is another keyword. So they have differences. You can just refer for the difference between these three things. Basically the let, var and const are JavaScript reserved keyword that is used to declare a variable. So here we have let a is equal to 5, where let is the keyword, a is the variable name, and 5 is the value. So here I have another value Sriraj, that is a string, so we are storing it in a variable called name. We can also do the same with let admin equal to Mohan. So this is another variable we can store using var or let. So if we use const, that means this value cannot be changed on later. So if we want to change the value later on, you can make use of let and var. Also, there are some differences based on the scope, etc., that we will learn later on, or you can just refer about var, let and const. Okay, so now we just learned different ways to store data to a variable. So basically variables are like a storage holder in JavaScript. So later on we can use these variables any number of times. If I want to print my name 10 times, then I can make use of this keyword name. So I will show you, like I'm consoling, I'm just printing using console.log of name. I'm using the variable name here. Earlier we used plain text for consoling or printing. Right now we used the variable name. The variable name already hold a data called Sriraj. If I run, you can see hello Sriraj is the line, this line we have written. I'm just commenting that. I'm trying running again. You can see Sriraj here. This is a line 17 printing here. Similarly, if I want to print the other one, console.log of a, then you can see the value is 5. If I want to do some calculation, I can do like a plus 10, then you can see it will do a calculation, like it will give 15. So likewise we can do calculations, printings, and a lot of things using these variables. So this is something basic about variables. And another thing is different types of values stored in a variable. Here we can see the name. This is a string, that's why we are putting in a quotes. String variable should be put in quotes in JavaScript. And another variable age, that is storing a number. 30 is the age, that's a number, so we don't need a quotes, it's of numeric. Another one is boolean value, true or false value, that holds the value like keywords like true or false. So here the name is John, his age is 30, and is he married? It's true, he is married, that means. So we are using the keyword let to store the data about user John. So likewise we can make use of JavaScript variables. So I hope you guys got some basic idea about variables in JavaScript. If you want to learn detail, you can just search for JS variables and you will get W3 schools. Just open that. Here you can read more detail about JavaScript variables. Variables are containers for storing data using var, let, const, or automatically also you can. Like here you can see x equal to 5. The keyword is not defined. So likewise also you can do. So commonly we may use let or var or const. So when it comes to React, we most commonly make use of const and let. If you are going to be a React developer, let and const we will be commonly using. This kind of usage we are not using. We will be commonly using const and let. For those data to be changed, we may use let. Okay, you can just try out this and you can make some modifications. Like I am modifying the code here. If I give 5, if I run, you can see the value is 10. So likewise you can try out, you can read more details about variables in JavaScript. Here you have the chapter about let, chapter about const. So you can just go through and get more detailed idea about variables in JavaScript. So guys, that's all about in this video. Just check out the compiler and you can try out your own code. Try with your name, like your own, play around with this console and variables. Okay, also you can try out these things also inside this editor and just hit the run. You can see the different ways. The task for you is to print your address using variables. Just print one by one. Like your you can just try out printing your name and your age and your country, your address. So like that you can print here. So that is a task for you. Just give a try out using this online compiler. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do like, share and subscribe. In the upcoming chapters we will be diving more detail into JavaScript required for React.js.